So, you might be wondering, if you watch any of my 3 quick sips, which I'll show you how to get to them at the end of this video. I got one on Nadal, one on Del Potro, one on Kyrgios. If you watch those 3 quick sips, you maybe heard that I don't have a Fed head, I don't have a Federer racket. In fact, I got a Chris Evert shot maker. And I'm drinking coffee out of the cup that Indiana Jones had to pick in The Last Crusade in order to save his father, Sean Connery. Normally, I got Roger Federer on my coffee mug. Put this one on the screen. Matu 5T, Fivet. I'm gonna call him 5T. So 5T says, "You're so salty that GoFan beated Fed at the ATP Finals, saying Fed let him win. Fed won't let it happen again." He quoted me. I'll give him credit for that. "You want to make it look like you're professional, but you mainly look like an idiot to me." Then I said, "Why do you French guys give me a hard time? I'm part French. My grandmother spoke fluent French. Come on." I love cousin Fed GoFan. I've always enjoyed watching him play. One rule in tennis almost always applies. When 2 players have a similar style, but one of them is better at that style, the better player almost always wins. And here it is. Here's the big thing. The one big thing. This is why I'm opening my show when we get all this tennis news around the world. The Australian Open is about to start. The excitement is building. And I'm wasting time on an internet T-roll. Troll. 5T says, "Can you explain to me, in which world does GoFan have a similar style to Fed? They have different backhands, different forehands, different serves. The fact that GoFan has become more aggressive and less of a pusher," oh, I hate that word, pusher. "Less of a pusher doesn't mean his style is similar to Fed." I have an article from tennis.com talking about that. Before I read that, last part, 5T and Timothy Saunders, I'm so disappointed in you. I know you've done mild trolling to our comment section here at the Coffee Break Tennis community, but how could you go in all caps exactly after Fivet, 5T? "It's annoying that you want to make people think this video is objective when you have a Federer cap and a Roger that cup on your desk. It's not intellectually correct. You should change the title of your video to 'I think Fed will win the Australian Open and I'm so happy about it.' P.S. I'm not French. I'm Belgian, like David GoFan." Oh, it feels good to have a laugh. It's embarrassing that I called him French, and he's Belgian, and we're talking about David GoFan. In my hands, tennis.com. Liking Le Goff, tennis could use more players like David GoFan. David GoFan isn't big or flashy, but there's something about his game that's wonderful. Let's skip ahead to the stuff that makes him sound just like Fed, which is what I've been saying for years. I didn't read this article. No one told me to think that. I just watched the guy play, and that's what I think. Can you tell that GoFan is the son of a teaching pro? He has the compact, uncluttered strokes to prove it. Nothing extra, funky, unorthodox, or wrong in his forehand or backhand. At the same time, GoFan's style could never be called cold or merely precise. There's a patina of polish to his swing and his timing. The way he can change directions with the ball at will while not actually appearing to do anything different with his stroke. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like any player you've ever heard of who can just effortlessly change directions of the ball while not appearing to do anything different with his stroke? Even if GoFan can't fly as high as Monfils, he's one of the few players who can match, okay, almost match, his speed around the court. When Federer was younger, very fast, still very fast. The reason why he looks so fast, though, he uses every bit of the speed that he's got left at age 36. We're talking about Roger here, who may or may not be my favorite player. I'm not allowed to say it because this is an objective show. Federer uses every little bit of speed he's got left to move and set up early, use the feet to attack. Watch this. GoFan is, as they say, a tennis player's tennis player. Djokovic said he plays very clean. Djokovic says he plays a tennis, GoFan, that's beautiful for the eye to watch and the way he moves. There's a picture of Cousin Fed right there. So 5T, there you go. That stuff. Let's see if I can hit a nice volley out of this one. that stuff sounded just like someone who's describing Roger Federer play. I didn't say they had the same forehand or the same backhand, although, as the article pointed out, uncluttered, nothing extra, compact, beautiful, smooth, perfect swings. That's Roger Federer. The Roger Federer forehand, let me turn this way so I don't knock my microphone over, is very compact. It's like this. Very cramped. You get the idea. Not a lot of extra stuff to slow it down. That's why Goffin and Federer. That's why Goffin and Federer. One time somebody commented below and criticized that I wasn't pronouncing both of the ERs in Federer's name, so I like to be extra sure. That's how I do everything in life. If I make a mistake, I go way out of my way to correct it. That's what Roger and Goffin, David Goffin, do so well. That's how they use the speed and the footwork to be aggressive. They have the compact swing so that it's very easy to quickly prepare and put a lot on the ball because they're trying to move into the court and take it early. That's the way they play. So for this episode, there's no bias. I don't have a Fed head, I don't have a Fed racket, I don't have a Fed cup. I got an Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade cup. Very simple, very humble. Comment below. Please tell me if you guys don't want to watch this show because I show a little bit of bias to Fed. Comment. Okay, obviously a lot of people like to watch a show. It's a fun show. I love the show personally. Comment below if you feel like I'm not objective when I talk about tennis, because I don't hide the fact, as I said before in my Rafa video, I get giddy like a schoolgirl at the idea of Roger having a chance to win another major. Mr. Goat. Do you guys hear Mr. Goat? Thank you for watching Copyright Tennis, where your host may or may not have a Roger Federer bias. Click here if you want to start with the Nadal video first. Click here if you want to start with the Juan Martín del Potro video. And click here if you want to start with the Nick Kyrgios video. Thanks for watching today. Don't forget, let me know, am I allowed to be a Fed fan anymore? Do I have to wear my US Open hat the year that Rafa won?